Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I'm Nye.
And I'm Z.
And we're starting. I wonder if it can only show you... Just saying, I wonder if it can only show you cards you've unlocked in that opening sequence.
I thought I saw something that you didn't have, but I'll have to look more closely next time.
Okay. Just gonna go ahead and start the game because we don't need to look at the deck because we already had the same deck going.
Didn't you get a token, though?
Did we?
You could have changed a card out, but I guess it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, that's right, we got the Angry Bird, huh? Or the Large Bird, whatever it was. So I suppose that's right. Oddly, we can't skip animations now. Wonder why. But okay, let's see what we get. The Lovers, okay. I'm just gonna do the normal thing. I'm gonna go ahead and help them out. I wonder if we can. I wonder what demand payment does.
I'm sure you'll make good use of that.
Just offering gets me a free blessing. Helping hand, get full heal next time you're half dead. Which I guess it's okay. Wait, what is? Hold on, what is that? Hold on, I gotta see something because there's something I just noticed. Huge failure. So my father's men, her father, and so we fight 2 monster cards this time. 3 of dust, 4 of dust. So 7 of dust as the first fight. Shouldn't be too bad. We're going to take less damage from this than we would if we lost all our food. So, I mean... Okay. Okay, we do have the ability to counter. I just gotta remember I also have the ability to reflect projectiles. Which I've never seen.
But it doesn't do much for you if you don't use it.
Pretty much. Okay, that's everybody. Well, the problem is most of the time I get hit by projectiles because it's from close up and I'm already mid-combat, like mid-swing. So we get nothing from that. Okay, hold on.
You took 20 damage, but that's not really bad.
Yeah. Twice to fail. The player loses every... Oh, okay. That's the effect.
Yes.
Devil's Choice. Okay. I'll take 2 of Skulls. Yes? Okay. I don't really feel like dealing with rats right now. Okay, so we're definitely getting some new arenas. Because this is another ship-based arena, and I don't think I've seen this one before.
I think this is actually the same one, just with a different background.
I mean, it probably is. I mean, when I said I don't think I've seen this before, I haven't seen this exact configuration before. The camera's in a different place on this one, and, you know, there is the different background. But still, I mean, it's enough that it feels different. It feels fresh. Okay, so that's done. 3 gain cards. Get equipment. Mortal Whimsy. This weapon randomly takes the properties of a different weapon each combat. Okay.
How interesting.
Thank you, Wabajack. I'll try that. Okay, so got that one. Game is hanging a little bit. I got 5 gold and 5 food. Not bad. Dead Man's Gorge. 2 monster cards. 2 of Skulls. 3 of Dust. Fine. Let's see what the Whimsy gives us. Actually, I think I'm gonna like this. This is the type of card I like. I like the idea of Whimsy. So it looks like it's just an axe now.
Unless you didn't equip it. Oh, but it's
No,
showing
it's
down there that it is.
So I guess it's just a normal axe this time. That's not that I didn't equip it. It's just that it didn't become anything interesting. It's bound to happen that, you know, you're going to get a weapon that's uninteresting. What I'm kind of curious of is if it's a weapon I have available or if it's any weapon in the game.
That's an interesting question.
Like, could it become that Frostbrand we see from the Hero's Remains? Dealer draws 2 gain cards, 15 health,
We'll see.
and get an equipment. Scavenger's Cap. Okay, so we're getting a lot of food here. Dead
That's
King's
good.
Hall.
Maybe you won't run out of food this time.
Hope not. Totally going to attack into this because the Dead King's Hall is just stuff. Huge success as usual. And we'll get rid of the Jack of Skulls. Go away. I don't know. I think one of the difficulty level is always something that interests me about this game, because the only time it feels truly difficult is when something happens like the last time we played, when some just huge event just stacks the odds entirely against you. I think other than that, the difficulty curve is really easy for the player. So I think that stuff like, there needs to be a greater incentive for not going into the fight, and that may mean making the actual fighting components harder. Because right now, other than the fact that... Actually, there's no incentive not to fight these. Or, yeah, there's no incentive to avoid fighting these guys. And by fighting them, I just get free bonuses. Come on, do your thing. I don't want to go into this trap is the problem.
You should totally go into the trap.
Hey, you just stand in the trap. He actually got killed by the trap. Yeah, there's not much of an incentive to not go into Dead King's Hall. Got an equipment.
Other than the fight itself.
I'm not going to use that sword, thank you. 10 gold. Yeah, but I mean, if you have a controller and if you're moderately proficient in the Batman Arkham fighting style, there's no reason not to do the fight. Because you're probably not going to take that much damage. Dark Ritual. We have a token. Okay. 3 monster cards. It's 2 of Skulls, 2 of Skulls, 2 of Skulls. Okay.
That's actually insanely easy draw for 3 monster cards.
Yeah. Well, remember, I don't have... if I had that... the Crushing Blow weapon, that would have been something different. But as is... no, it's an axe again. So far, the Mortal Whimsy has become nothing but an axe. I guess, you know, time will tell, but I'm kind of curious if the Mortal Whimsy even does anything right now, or if it just acts like an axe at the moment.
Maybe a bug. Or maybe you just got unlucky.
Or maybe I just got unlucky, yeah. Okay, this is interesting. If you have a combo going on the skeletons, they seem much less likely to block your attacks. Have you noticed that?
Maybe.
Like, they'll block if you're just starting up the combo, but if you set up a combo, you can fairly confidently get the attacks off. Ooh, I like the simulated damage on the skeletons now. We've seen ones with the top of their head sheared off. We've seen ones with the... Whoa, this is new. As the last broken bone clatters to the stone floor, you realize that your efforts have come too late. The sarcophagus is slowly cracking open. You quickly grab what you can from the area and flee the chamber. Ooh.
I wonder what that token gets us.
Do not waste my time.
Well, I got a Damocles.
Perhaps you're having
And an
trouble
explorer's
understanding how
helm.
your pieces move. If so, you will not progress.
Nah, I'm not
far.
gonna use
I
it.
require
Standing
far
outside a
more
moment
from
later,
my
you hear an
opponents
unholy
than
shriek
mere
that will haunt your
competence.
dreams forever. Prince of Shadows. There's a token. As you travel the dark streets of Steegle one night, a nobleman atop a mighty steed nearly knocks you down. So the last time I did this, I did the humbly apologize and nothing happened, so I think we're going to steal from him this time. Success, huge success, failure, huge failure. And huge success. Okay, what does this do? You regain your feet and leap onto the horse, feigning attempts to attack him. He easily rebuffs you, all the while you reach into his satchel and steal some treasure. Oh, and we got the token, too. So we draw 1 equipment card. Plunderer's Cap, thank you. Okay, so that was interesting. And Bandit Attack. And we fight 2 of Dust. Okay. So that was interesting. I'm wondering... So the Prince of Dust was one of the cards that I mentioned an episode or two ago that had a really weird and hard to get token event. From what I understand, the Prince of Shadows, you're only supposed to get the correct event if and only if you have a curse. And I don't think we've ever actually seen a curse other than these. So I'm kind of interested in the fact that we actually got the token off of it. Or maybe it's the next event is the one that you have to have a curse.
Perhaps.
Still very interesting. Treasure chest. Approach it. Okay, so they changed up the treasure chest success rate, looks like. Now it's just 50-50.
And there's no huge failure.
Failure this time. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. The room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Okay, that's new. Success, failure, failure, huge failure. Success. You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest. The treasure chest looks battered but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. Okay, this is interesting. So I get another chance at this.
Looks like they upped the security system.
Failure! You approach the chest, growls, then bites you. Draw 2 pain cards. Draw 1 curse. When struck in combat, the player will drop some gold. That's shitty. And lose 15 health. The creature stands up on 2 feet and attempts to consume you. This is like the 3rd event off of this. What the hell? Success. The beast gets 1 swipe at you as you move to avoid it. The dealer draws you... That's success? I get a pain card?
I don't want to see what happens with failure.
So I got nothing out of that. I lost like 50 health and got nothing at all.
Treasure chest is way meaner than it used to be.
Yeah.
Traveling Mage, however, usually has an awesome item.
And it's usually items that are not even in your treasure deck either.
But you don't have much gold, so...
I do have stuff to sell. I actually have a fair amount of stuff to sell. So we can sell the Scavenger's Cap, because I have a fair amount of food. We can sell the Explorer's Helmet. We can sell the sword.
And the axe.
We can sell the axe. I'm going to leave the rest of it until we see what he has. Okay, buddy. What do you got? A Damocles that I already own. A Dragon Shield. Hag's Rafts. Fleet Cuffs. Hag Wrap.
What will you do with that?
Dragon Shield, I think.
Might as well.
Yeah. Yes, I'd like to equip that. Let's go ahead and sell the normal shield now. And then I should have enough to buy some food. That was a productive shop. Okay. Ratbin hunting. 4 plague. Okay, that's not too bad. Especially with our recent upgrades, I think we're going to be just fine. Okay.
As long as you don't stand around in the poison all day.
Yep. Big ass shield. Okay, it's a sword this time. Okay, that should be 3 of them dead. Yeah. Mortal Whimsy. I'm liking it. That's staying in the deck.
Did you notice something about the rats?
No.
They didn't seem to make a giant poison cloud anymore, just a small cloud above them.
Huh. Angry mob. Okay, you know what? Let's give them half the food and see what happens. They gather around to see your offerings. This will do for now, but we've got to ration it. You leave the simple folk to their troubles. Okay, so they take half your food, and that's it. No, there's no positive out of that. So, you know, whatever. The Lizard Dome.
This will be neat.
Yep. We only have 4 food, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to watch out for that. 2 of dust. I don't get any equipment for this. Now the unfortunate thing is I just sold the scavenger's cap, and that would have actually gotten me more food from here on out. So, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird move with those angry mob cards around.
I wasn't thinking about it, honestly. Like, it's not really something that crossed my mind all that much, because, you know, I thought that if we gave half the food, there'd be a reward out of it somewhere. But part of the problem that happened last time was also that we never got any actual, like, we never got any food off anything else. Drawn equipment, fleet cuffs.
I'm sure you'll make good use
3
of that.
food, 1 food. Remind me that I have to re-equip the hag cuffs.
You have to re-equip the handcuffs.
Oh, that was so helpful, thank you. Okay, give me the success. Come on. Failure. Okay. Draw 2 monster cards. You sneak back into the tunnels, but find yourself sent back to the arena. But this time with all of my equipment. I wonder if that's a glitch. That doesn't seem right. Because really, what's the point of the second time? Oh, I got a mace this time. But yeah, what's the point of sending me back with all of my stuff? The entire point of this, the difficulty of this, was supposed to be that you don't have it.
I don't know. The second time around it's going to be easier. Because they send 2 at you.
Yeah, you do have to send defeat 2, but I don't know. Okay, but I didn't get the token from that. This time you were escorted to the surface and released, then they then sealed the entrance from the inside with a massive rock. So we did not get the token because I did not get the success off of that. Unfortunately. Marketplace. You arrive at the town of Steegle, but the markets are closed today because I don't have enough money to actually do anything. Traveling jeweler. Is there any point? Do I have anything?
Not really.
I probably should sell the fleet cuffs because I'm not going to use them. The hag cuffs are too good. Did you notice the shield made out of lizard man hide over there? Actually,
Looks like a turtle.
Buy items. Consuming, shame, time heals. Actually, I'm not going to even bother. They don't have anything I want. And I don't want to actually lose this money. Gloves. Hag wraps are the ones that I would like to equip. Thank you. Anything else? I love that I have 2 curses active. Goblins! They stole my weapon. The goblins stole my weapon.
That is new.
Yeah. And kind
I
of
like
dicks.
these goblins. And now, since the goblins can apparently get away, if that is indeed what that whistle does, you might actually lose your weapon.
Except my weapon's right there in my hand. I don't think they're gonna get away because I have the slow effect. Okay, let's see what this guy does. Should we let him do it?
Up to you.
Ouch. Okay, that was a trap. Come here, you. Is there still another one awake? Ah, this one. Oh, it looks like he might have brought the other one back up, maybe? Yep. Oh, that was the escape. Yep. They actually can escape now. I mean, I think I still made off with the goblin threat dealt with the kid in a way. I think I still made off better than I would have otherwise. So, giant eagle.
Do you still need this in your deck?
No, I just forgot to take it out. The bird takes over a dusty, ancient maze in a desert. A huge creature stomping about the twisted corridor spots you and roars furiously. Let's go ahead and wait until it gets tired. Uh-oh, we have lost Z. Let's see if I get the call back. Be right back, guys. Oh, nope, there you are. Welcome back.
I think you lost connection for a moment.
Me? Why do you blame me?
Obviously, because you're you.
Huge failure.
It's always you.
With a piercing cry, the bird flings you into the empty air. You bounce off the roof of a village church and fall onto the ground, startling some monks. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards off a huge failure.
That's probably not right.
I'm curious. Let's gain 5 max health from this one.
Yeah, I'm sure those are supposed to be paying cards.
Well, it does throw me onto a new area immediately, so I'm kind of curious. The Maiden. I don't need food. Ask for longer life. Dealer draws you 1 max health gain card. He's burning through a lot of cards, actually, for this. What, are there none? Oh, plus 5 max health. Wow, that was weird.
That max health gain card actually healed you this time.
Yep. A Wife's Fury. Token involved. Let's see what this does. While traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to come home hours ago and say he's with his pals, drinking away all our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach them a lesson, you can take your pick. Sure. Go to the tavern and confront the husband. Now, here's something with some sense. I would go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down.
A dragon cow.
Dragon cow. Okay, then.
Come
Find
now.
the woman's husband.
Do not waste my
It's
time.
the Jack of Dust, and his
She's
Perhaps you're
married
having
to the
trouble
Jack of
understanding
Dust.
how your pieces move.
You corner the woman's husband
If
at the
so,
local tavern. He
you
is
will
busy
not
having a
progress
drinking
far.
game with his friends.
I require far more from my
Oh, I
opponents
have
than mere
to.
competence.
I have to. Join in the drinking game. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. I appreciate it. You entertain the local tavern folk with your drinking capacity and tales of adventure. Draw a gain card and get the token. 1 food or 1 food? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Jack of Plague. Okay. Here we go. That's right, dealer. Give me tokens.
All of the tokens.
Yep. Okay, Mortal Whimsy, now is the time you should become, like, the God mode weapon, because I want to see what happens. Man, I like the entry for this guy.
And you got a sword.
Is it the normal sword? I can't tell. Yeah, the problem with the stuff like Damocles, which I just tried to use, is that it has this huge wind-up that you have to do.
I think it would be better balanced if the cooldown was extended.
But you just, yeah, it had a shorter actual, like, wind-up on it, a shorter animation.
Like, you could double or even triple the if you got rid of that wind-up.
Yeah. Or half the wind-up or something, because you just get interrupted when you try to do it. Dealer's pissed. Okay. Got the Jack of Plague. Are you done with your bracelet? Can you give me my stuff? Thank you. For interrupting the Dark Ritual, you receive the following card. The Lich. Let's see. For impressing the Prince of Shadows, you receive this card. Forbidden Armor, Inferno Potion.
Interesting.
Impressing the Prince of Shadows. For going to the tavern to retrieve the woman's husband, you receive Tavern Wager and The Tavern. For defeating my Ratman Jack, you receive these new cards. Calling the Ratman King of Dust, Cave Shelter, Deadman's Gorge, River, Angry Mob. For defeating my Ratman Jack, I will give you a new challenge. 3 Ratman hunting cards.
You know, I wonder if the card you were dealt at the very beginning, the card where failures double the fail or whatever it's called, actually counted as a curse for the Prince of Shadows.
You know, I wonder actually. That may be because it looked like a curse. But did that loose? I had that loose pockets one, the one that said if I got hit, I would lose money. Did I get that before or after the Prince of Shadows? Because that was a curse.
I don't recall.
I wonder. Okay, folks, we'll see you next time.
Bye.